This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, I'm Sabrina Brown. It's great to have you with us. Topping the news tonight, Bahamian pride filled the air today as hundreds of students took to the streets in observance of National Pride Day. The students were all taking part in a signature event in honor of the 40th anniversary of independence. Megan Shepard reports.
As the country prepares to celebrate 40 years of independence, schools on Grand Bahama from east to west gathered for a number of activities on Pride Day. Chairman of the Independence Committee, Peter Adderley, says the day is expected to be very exciting, beginning with the Pride March led by the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
I think when the 40th is noted in the minds of these students, they'll always remember this day and the exciting march that we've had. Dr. Cecil Thompson and Mrs. Edgecombe, who are both veteran educators, they know the island, they know the students. They're like children themselves today with the excitement beaming. And so to have this historic march, I don't think never before we would have had this number of students march for such a noble purpose, a national purpose.
Teachers and administrators adorned their national colors as students filled with pride and excitement waved the country's flag and held banners congratulating the country on 40 years of independence. Students say they're excited to take part in the Pride March and share what independence means to them.
I feel that it should be a very great and exciting march, and I feel that they picked a very great time to have the march because when there is an independence celebration, everyone is away and out of school, and celebrating 40 years of independence means that we're growing and we're coming together, and I feel that it's very great that all the schools came together, and it shows a very great sign.
It means a lot to me that the Bahamas is growing and being independent, and that people out here, that they're coming out here and being proud of their country.
It means that we come together as one nation, come together, celebrate how many years the Bahamas has come, and celebrate the nation still standing up.
It celebrates the Bahamas and how it's made. It celebrates all the Bahamian people.
Independence Committee members were also very excited to see months of planning come to fruition this morning.
This parade right now is just as I envisioned the parade would be when we began the plans. July 10th, school is closed. Kids can't really be involved. This is too important a date, the 40th anniversary for the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and so it had to be today.
We've never before, though, participating in a march this size, right? This is the largest or the hugest one to date.
We are so certain that this moment today will remain a lifetime memory in the hearts of the children of Grand Bahama.
The Pride March ended at the Independence Park where they were treated to a cultural extravaganza. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Now that cultural extravaganza and youth rally held at the Independence Park captured the essence of national pride. Joan Davis-Roll has that story.
It was a spectacular show of national pride as youngsters braved the sweltering heat to be a part of an independence youth rally filled with grandeur, jubilation, and down-home Bahamian celebration. The event was sprinkled with culture. Punctuated with history.
Let me calm myself down. Let me calm myself down. When my Penland, Celine, Oscar Penland, try to mace out the window. This mace represents power, and power belongs to the people. Power to the people.
And oh yes, KB, with a good old-fashioned shaking of the leg.
You don't know me.
It was all in honor of the fact that 40 years ago, through blood, sweat, and tears, the Bahamas became an independent nation. An historic moment, according to the Governor General, His Excellency Sir Arthur Folkes, along with the Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Dr. Michael Darville, was worthy of celebrating.
But I want to urge you young people, you young Bahamians, who are the future of our country, to get to know your Bahamas even better so that you can love it even more. It makes me very happy when I see tour groups of young people with their teachers visiting Nassau so they can experience the capital city and see for themselves the homes of our national institutions.
As we celebrate the 40th mark of the birth of our nation, I consider it a privilege to be a part of a government focused on creating the same kinds of opportunity I was afforded for you, the youth of our nation. Boys and girls, as we step into our 40th year of independence, we have many reasons to celebrate, parents and teachers. It is my belief that we must continue to educate, motivate, and actively involve our youth in order for them to continue the journey of our forefathers and to be the bridge to a better and brighter future for our great Commonwealth. I leave you with this charge. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach the stars and to change our beautiful Bahama land.
With National Pride Day now history, the journey continues to July 10th, 2013. Joan Davis-Roll, ZNS Network News.
This weekend, the Governor General, His Excellency Sir Arthur Folkes and Lady Folkes will be the guests of honor at several other events in recognition of independence. Tomorrow afternoon at the Grand Lucayan Resort, Their Excellencies will attend a luncheon for current and retired parliamentarians residing on Grand Bahama. Then on Sunday morning, Sir Arthur and Lady Folkes will attend the morning worship service at St. Mary Magdalene Church in West End. Their Excellencies will be hosted to lunch at the Old Bahama Bay Resort on Sunday afternoon, courtesy of the local government team. The government has selected a representative to facilitate the applications and employment process for the multi-million-dollar Blue Diamond Resort. Tonight, the Prime Minister also talks about his expectations and the role of the Sunwing Group, key partners in this development. Shashina Roll reports.
The Prime Minister says representatives from various government agencies will be a part of the partnership formed with the new Blue Diamond Resort. The onset of this project will provide Bahamians with some 1,000 jobs.
We have decided for the maximum convenience of the process in the ensuing period to nominate Mr. Albert Gray to be the government's representative in this grouping, to ensure that there is no obstacle or hindrance with respect to the processing of applications, to the employment of people.
He adds that the Sunwing Group means business, investing some $14 to $20 million in renovations. Now he says a new general manager has been appointed.
He is someone who has had prior experience with Grand Bahama at Club Fortuna. Therefore, that augurs well for his familiarity with conditions in Freeport, conditions in Grand Bahama. We've had the Director of Operations of Sunwing here. They are a very, very dynamic company operating in different jurisdictions in the region, and we expect that as a result of their experience in Freeport, they will make further investments in the Bahamas.
He says this group is doing exceptionally well and is already expanding in Jamaica.
Their involvement in the Jamaican economy through additional purchasing hotels and expanding the hotels. And so I expect that when they come face to face with the people of Grand Bahama and the way in which they will be received in Grand Bahama, confidence will be gained to expand their involvement in Grand Bahama and elsewhere in the Bahamas.
Shashina Rule, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition is coming right back.